Hey cookies, welcome to today's guide where we are giving you tips and tricks in order to improve your account and upgrade everything that you have on CookieRun Kingdom. So appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for the likes and the subs. We do have the timestamps down below where I break down these different strategies for you and keep you in the know, where we'll cover different ways for your cookies, your account, and a host of other things to help you move forward in the game and just improve everything all around. So with that, thank you as always. If you got a question or comment throughout today's episode, do let me know. I'd love to hear from you. On top of that, other great ways to stay in the know down below as well and stay connected. All right, let's get moving here. We're actually going to pivot out of our cookie screen first. I just wanted to start with Seaferry because I'm excited to upgrade Seaferry here for you today. But the first topic that we're going to cover is increasing your ability across your team. So the big one that this is always with is your buildings. So making sure that you stay up to date on your different buildings. One of the big ones is Hall of Ancients. I've actually already used this morning, which is one of the reasons why I want to talk through this. Making sure that you constantly upgrade your Statue of Heroic Radiance here. It does get fairly expensive as you move forward, but make sure that you take advantage of going after those Radiant Shards on a daily basis to slowly move your account. So that is one big piece that I always stress in making sure that you're moving that account forward. The next thing to make sure that you're doing,
it's me.
Yes, it is you. Make sure that you absolutely work in order to upgrade this right here, your Ominous Cake Tower. So let's go ahead and get this moving here today, moving that to 31. This is another great upgrade for you across your entire team. If you're newer, where you go ahead and get those is the Tower of Sweet Chaos. See, as you can see, I still need to go grab mine. We'll absolutely make sure that we do that. And just a friendly reminder for you, I just pulled some stuff that got me to over 100. So with that, other things to keep in mind are all the other buildings that boost your team. Let's get out of there. That boost your team, like things like this, Dark Lord's Castle, and other things like that. So make sure that you're building those wherever you're at in the game. Make sure you check in and do the upgrades just like we did on this one, and continue to ensure that you're moving your account in the direction that you want to go. So those are some big ones that I wanted to cover for you here today, in particular on the buildings and again on those Radiant Shards, so that we can constantly and consistently
faith and trust and a little bit of pixie dust.
Perfect. I love that when our cookies chime in, as always. So those are all good things for us to remember. Next, let's go ahead and go into our guild, because a lot of times people forget about the guild. Make sure you're absolutely a part of the guild. A couple of big things to do this is making sure that you're using your guild gacha. You want to make sure that you continue to level up your guild. So let's go ahead and do our contribution. If you've seen some of my guild guides before in the past, or my gacha, you can see that I've actually been able to do a full level. I may have enough gacha here. No, we had about 150. You should check out that video. It was a lot of fun. So that is one thing that you should absolutely do to improve. You're going to get additional attack increase, defense increase, and HP increase by doing these as well. And if you're not in a guild, make sure you join a guild, because that is a good reason to help further your account and better your cookies as always. Now, the other one obviously too is the guild museum, making sure that you're contributing your relics. As you can see, I have a absolute ton of relics that we need to contribute. Now, by adding these, you're going to be able to move the needle on things like Waffle Cone, Magic Golem. All cookies go from 1.5% to 2.3. This is another reason why you need to be doing the alliance events and why you need to be contributing your relics to the guild museum. It's going to make your account and your guildmates' accounts much better. So huge thing there. It's a great thing to contribute to. I like the community aspect of moving the needle as well. That also helps you, which is great. All right, so now that we've talked about some of the buildings, we've talked about the guild, let's go ahead and check out our cookies. So we'll go ahead and go to Seaferry.
Go back to the dark depths.
No, you cannot, because we need you, Sea Fairy. So with that, what you always want to do, first off, we have a couple of different things. Level, making sure that you're leveling up your cookie. Now, before in the past, these used to be 60, they've gone to a 70 cap. Who knows, maybe in the future, they may go higher. What we're trying to do is obviously increase all the stats. A power's a good one to take a look at. However, it's not everything, so keep that in mind. Usually your attack cookies are going to have a much higher power. Now, in the terms of Sea Fairy, one of the things that we can also do obviously is upgrade the Sea Fairy's skills. Now we're at maximum, so we don't need to do that, but that is a great thing that you can do to continually move the needle and get the percentages up higher. Next, promotion. Yes, we are certainly going to promote our cookie here. You can see a very decent power jump here, almost probably 3% from, yeah, I think that's fast math, good math, maybe a little less, 2.5%, 2%. Going from 300,000 to about 315. We're going to move the needle on all this stuff, and absolutely, we're going to promote Sea Fairy Cookie. Boom. Huge one.
I could get huge
one. So make sure that you remember to do that. Next, the other thing that's going to add power is toppings. We do a ton of topping guides on the channel. Make sure that you're doing and taking good use of that. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you're collecting those topping pieces. You have enough gold available to you. And obviously you got the toppings, and then you want to add them to your cookie and then max level them. It can be resource intensive when you're newer to the game. Over time, what you want to do is you kind of want to maximize these. And that's going to be the next big thing as you get towards that end game. So like Sea Fairy, you want to make sure we have additional attack as a second one. More cooldown is great. I am attack focused. I am not on a cooldown focused particular one here with Sea Fairy. So those are all good things to do, and take advantage of days like this where we have an event running where we can remove and swap out these fairly easily. That's a great way at the top end and end game to really maximize your cookies. Now, I'm going to leave mine where it's at today, but some additional details and thoughts for you there. So in terms of our cookie here, we have max leveled it, we have gone through and max skilled it, and we've made sure that our toppings are in there. Again, per preference of my choice, I'll say, and obviously you can check out the guides and recommendations that I make to help you with your play. Our toppings are also maxed out, so that is a big piece. Now, after a certain extent, we get all the way through our soul stones, we then get an opportunity to do ascension. So ascension is going to be a big one here for you in terms of more upgrades on your cookies, making them better for your team and helping improve your account. So those are all great things and great ways to move the needle, making sure that you go back through everything and making sure that you're upgrading where you need to. Oh, we missed this one. Let's go ahead and upgrade Parfait Cookie as well. Boom. So as you can see, all the different places that we can go ahead and improve our cookie team. Now, the big thing to do here...
and determination is all you need to be a star.
Boom. Now, the big thing here is certainly a few things. One, single targeting a cookie. So let's talk about that. You want to upgrade the cookies that you're going to be in most need of and focus on those in terms of two things. One, PvP, if you're big on PvP. Two, and my preference, because you'll spend a lot of time here too, is that PvE, continuing to move the needle on the game. At a certain point, as you get past that and more towards your end game, you'll just be collecting the cookies kind of on a monthly basis, I think is what we get them at in terms of the releases, maybe more often than that, taking those cookies and focusing on those cookies, maxing them out. Now, the other big thing here is as you continue to upgrade, you do want to focus on moving your entire team forward. Why we have the guide here, because it's going to help you with things like alliances. It's going to help you with your different cookie groups, and ultimately some of the other fun games that they do roll out over time on CookieRun Kingdom here. So cookies, that is our guide for you today in terms of breaking down and moving the needle for all our cookies. So very happy and excited, and thank you for taking the time to spend with me here today as we talk through all these different things that can help you boost your account, help you improve your gameplay, help improve your cookie team. and things to maximize your experience. Again, we talk through the buildings, we talk through the guild space, we talk through each of the cookies focus as ways to help improve that experience. Now, last but not least, one more tip, don't forget that you also get these other benefits here as you match your cookies across the different bond buffs. I wanted to get you with one last one. So anyway, we'll leave that there. And obviously we have treasures as well from a PvP and PvE experience where you can go and click all these. 2 more fun tips for you I had hidden right at the end. Whoop, let's go back. So with that, oh, well, and again, costumes. With that, so I consider those more indirect upgrades also, but again, they are important. So with that, now that we've covered almost everything and pretty much everything, I hope you enjoyed today's guide. If you have a question, if you have a comment, do let me know. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, please feel free to subscribe, and thank you to the subs already. And as we continue to grow the community, again, I just want to thank you. So with that, stay in touch. Great ways to do that. We'll see you again soon, Cookies. I hope you enjoyed kind of the land and expand your CookieRun Kingdom account, experience and improve gameplay and everything else. Enjoy the cookies. All right, until next time, Cookies, we'll see you again soon. Mythras Cookie, out of here.